plus I can record to my computer. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. There's so many on tonight. This is going to be a really, really, let me turn it to speaker view. A really great, hopefully it changes, call tonight. We have a lot of us just got back from SFR and it was amazing, 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 amazing. So we have a lot to share. We have a lot. You guys may have some concerns that you heard stuff that maybe was true or not true, and so we are going to go over it in kind of a short period, so you guys kind of know kind of what's going on with Scentsy and the next year and all the exciting things. So I am also really excited because Superstar Director Kelsey Smith is rejoining us with her group for Mindset Monday. And Kelsey is freaking incredible. A lot of you guys know Kelsey. If not, you're going to get to know her even more. She is out of Washington State and she's just, I mean, she is today. She's like, I'm making this, I'm making postcards, I'm making scent sticker things, and I'm making this in Canva. And so Kelsey's got a lot to add. And ideas to add. So I'm excited to hear all the things that she's working on over the next coming weeks too. So you're going to love Amy and I are so excited to have someone else with us because it's kind of hard to manage these sometimes with just two, and we have lots of kids between us. So let's get to SFR. Oh my gosh. So first off, if you've never been to SFR, you really, really, really need to make it a point to come to Kentucky next year. It was incredible to say the least. Amy, you may have to put it on speaker view too. I did it, but it wouldn't change it. It was incredible. It was probably my favorite. I think I've heard Amy say this too. My favorite SFR I've ever been to. It felt very small. There was only 2,500-ish people there. The breakouts were small. Everything was just smaller scale, but it felt really intimate. And it was just everything from speakers to breakouts to content. It was really, really great. So I really highly encourage you, if you're wanting to go next year, start budgeting now. Don't wait till last minute. It is in Kentucky. I will post the dates on our Mindset Monday page so you can kind of mark those off. I believe it's like the 19th through 23rd off the top of my head in July of next
Yes.
year. Is that right?
Yes. 19th through the 23rd.
Yes. Okay. Thanks, Jess. And it is, I mean, you're not going to want to miss it. Like it's going to be awesome. I also think it's going to be probably a little bit of a smaller venue. So I think you're going to want to get registered sooner rather than later. With that being said, registration won't open for a while, but it'll be probably around 350. So as you make your fall checks this year, just start putting some aside for where you're going to stay, and because it's so worth it. And I do want to say, we got I haven't added up the value. I don't know if anyone has. We've got probably over $400 in product just for going. We got new testers. We got warmers, a couple warmers. We got the new candle holders they're coming out with and candle inserts. We got lots of bars. We got pods. We got bricks. I'm not trying to make you jealous, but I am trying to make you jealous because I want you to come with us next year. But I do want to do something really exciting before we get into the depth of SFR. One of the things that we could shop at the consultant store, and I bought these mystery bags, mystery mini warmer bags, and I just got them to my house, and I thought it would be fun to open it up with you guys so you guys can see what I got, just to kind of hype up. I mean, this is just kind of some of the fun stuff that Scentsy does. So I got two mini warmers, and I believe it was like what, $15, right, Amy, or something. It was really, I don't think it was much. I want to say it was
20.
15. Was it 20? Okay, 20. All right, so watch me get to holiday, which is fine. I
I
will.
did. I got a holiday. We got an Easter, Christmas, and another Christmas, and then a regular.
Oh, cute. I got the Sweet Sentiments warmer, the I Love You warmer with a bunch of hearts on it. I'll get it out in just a second and show you. And I got the Gatsby warmer. That's a great one. So let me show you these just really fast, just because I think it's kind of fun. You can see with me what I got. Kelsey's like, dang it, I got holiday and you got a cheap one. Look.
Actually, one of my holiday ones that I got is the gingerbread house that's coming back this Christmas.
What? That I wonder if I
I
can
see
see.
Got one
that.
of those
So
too.
yeah,
What?
that's so weird. I'm like, this can't be the one that's coming back. And it is.
All
So
right,
that was exciting.
this is the other one. Look how cute.
I got the exact same ones you did, Jacqueline.
Oh, you did? Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
crazy, Jana. I
Uh-huh.
love that. Okay, now let's open the big ones real fast. I just think this is really fun. I hope you guys do too. I literally, for like 10 minutes, I'm like, I could open it real quick.
Okay.
No. But
I also got the what's it called? What's the one that looks like a watering can?
Oh, and it has a sunshine cut out of the back.
oh my gosh, guys. Kelsey, you're gonna be
Yeah,
so
Got
jealous.
that one.
Country Sunshine, I
What'd you
think is what
get?
it was.
Oh, the
Very
Adorn
cute.
warmer. Is that so cute? How
Shut
cute.
up.
Kinley's room.
That's
Oh my
cute.
gosh. Okay. The other one's bigger. Oh,
Emily, are you home?
bless
I
this
am
home.
home.
Bless this home warmer.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Ooh,
I
that's a good one.
wow. Okay. All right. Well,
Oh, I also got the mountain sky warmer. You know, the one with like the moon.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Look,
now
I got
I
that
have
one.
FOMO because my box hasn't shown up yet. And I keep seeing all over Facebook everybody's gotten their shipments today.
cookies.
They did really
Mine
good.
better be here tomorrow.
They really
Ah,
did good on the warmers for the surprise. They did. I was
yes.
impressed.
Yeah, I didn't open mine there. I was like, just ship it. I'll be surprised when I get home.
Okay. Well, as soon as the guy was taping it up, I was like, oh, okay, he's taping it up. I hate so I was just thinking about my warmers the last couple of days. Like, I wonder what I got
You
because
guys, she tried to open mine.
I tried to open Kelsey's. I'm like, let me see yours. I need this fixation. I want the surprise. So, oh, fun. Okay, so that's just another reason why you can't miss next year because you don't know what Scentsy going to do, and they're going to do some fun stuff like that. And we all want you there with us because it's way more fun to all go together. So, all right. I know we need to get into the nitty gritty, but I just had to share that. All right, so we're going to get right into it. And our first thing I want to talk about is they mailed our stuff for us. They did. Um, because I think we could talk about this probably the longest. And I want Kelsey and Amy to also share their thoughts. So you guys have probably heard Scentsy is on different platforms.
Call was detected at your God's home.
Oh, can you mute Amy? So you guys have probably heard, but Scentsy is on different platforms now. And it's exciting. So before we get into it, I know Kelsey and Amy both have thoughts to share on it. But back in the day, when direct sales first started, I know where I lived, there was a lot of brand awareness. You know, you could go to the grocery store and see 5 different Scentsy logos on people's cars, right? And you could go, I mean, Scentsy was everywhere. There was just a lot more consultants, a lot more brand awareness. It's actually called social, what was the name? What was the term? Social proof.
Proof.
Yes, social proof. So social proof is something that uh-oh. So social proof is something that people need to have confidence in something. So one thing that we learned was that Gen Z, the new generation coming up, they have to see something 11 times before they will buy. They need social proof of it. They need to see it on different platforms to see that it's legitimate, right? They're probably not just going to see it 1 or 2 times. You guys, my generation, Amy's generation, we could see things 3 times and buy it. The new generation coming up is not like that. They need social proof. They need to see it on platforms. And so Orville and Heidi, or Orville really explained kind of more the background of just social proof and how it's big these days, guys. AI is the next thing. AI is coming. It's here. And we have to have platforms set up on social media to look legitimate. You look at different companies like, and Kelsey and Amy can think of them too, but New Skin, Pharmacy, Arbonne,
doTERRA.
doTERRA. What were some of the other ones?
Rodan and Fields.
Rodan and Fields, yes. All of those people have been on Amazon for a really long time. We are so far behind in things like that. Okay. And so for us to go to Amazon, it's not to get rid of consultants. It is not to compete with us. It is virtually to create a brand awareness. So then, Young Living, yep. So then we can kick all those third party sellers off. There's more competition on Amazon now with all the third party sellers right now than there will be
85. They
85.
found 85
Yeah, that's
that we
crazy.
can now kick off.
Yes. And Kelsey, how many of them are actually Scentsy?
Well, exactly. So a lot of them, Orville told us, are like fake stuff from China that they've labeled Scentsy.
Mhm.
So the only way that we can get these people off there is by having a Scentsy storefront. So I'm just gonna add right now while we're still kind of here. Um, I since this has been talked about when I don't know, I think Orville's keynote was Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, I've seen people sharing, like consultants sharing on Facebook that Scentsy is now going to be on Amazon, like telling their customers. And I'm like, wait a minute. I, I'm not telling my customers that Scentsy is on Amazon.
Mhm.
The purpose of this is so that people who aren't our customers yet are on Amazon looking for Scentsy, because clearly people just type in Scentsy. I mean, how many times do you see somebody say, "Oh, I get my Scentsy at Walmart"? That's not Scentsy, that's wax melts. But that's the term people use. So when Joe Blow, who's not a customer yet, goes onto Amazon and types in Scentsy, they're going to see our storefront. The storefront has very limited stuff. It will not be our new releases. It will not be our top sellers except for one product, because we have to have it on there in order to kick it off. Um, and it's going to be like $28 for a pack of 3 bars, and they cannot select the scents of those bars. It will be a predetermined 3 pack that this is what you get. $28 because the shipping is included, because Amazon, you don't pay shipping, right? But Scentsy still pays shipping, so we charge shipping on Amazon. Then what's going to happen is that person's going to get, their, I don't even know what scents they are. We have no idea what scents they are, but they're 3 not popular scents and fall in love, and then want to find a consultant like you to buy from. So don't tell your customers, "Oh, Scentsy's on Amazon now." That's not going to do you any good to tell your customers that.
Yeah. And to Kelsey too, they did say each box from Amazon will have a insert in there that says scan here to
Find a consultant.
find a local consultant to you. Every order will have that. Also, every Scentsy will is not any money that's made off of Amazon, which will be very little, you guys, because the contract it costs to have with Amazon is so substantial. I mean, this is all for brand awareness. Any money that's made from Amazon orders is going right back to the consultants. It'll go into incentives, different things. So that will not be for profit for anything with the company. And then also, I do want to give you one example of how this platform is so needed. When people type in fragrance now, right? Because we were in contract with Amazon, we'll be one of the first things that they see, and it'll be a beautiful storefront. They showed us pictures of, the different ones, and it'll have like 5 or 6 options, right? But it'll look beautiful. And because we're in contract with Amazon, they're going to push our stuff because we're paying them. Right now, we're not. And so what'd you say?
I have something to add when you're done.
Yeah, no, go now. Because yeah, perfect.
Okay, so the idea of social proof is kind of like when you see ads on Instagram and Facebook, like the meta platforms, people are having to pay to push their ads out. And so you see these ads and they're starting to like lose reputability, because it's like, what companies are legit? I don't know who these people are. And people are going to sites like TikTok and Amazon and Reddit to read the real human reviews, because you can get ads for anything and everything. And how many of you have a grandma or somebody who has clicked on an ad and they've ordered? I mean, I know, like, what was it, Jana, that said that Steve did that? He clicked on something like a year. I'm sorry, Jana and Steve, but like he clicked on an ad and it wasn't legit, and so he actually never got the product or whatever. But people are going to Amazon and TikTok Shop and Reddit, and they're reading reviews to find out what is real. And so us being on Amazon just sets us up as a real legit company that people can trust.
Yeah. And it's
Hey,
all,
Jacqueline,
yes, ma'am.
it went live today.
Okay, I looked earlier and it wasn't live yet. I was just gonna let
Okay.
I just
Well-
looked and I can't find it.
Somebody in the director's page, and now I can't find it. I was looking, posted the actual link
Okay.
And that's the only way I could find it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they've kicked all the third parties off yet, from what I can
They
tell.
haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't. So if you just Google, I mean, if you just type in Scentsy, it's still the crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they do have an official link that's up, and y'all, it's not taken away from us at all.
No.
I mean, it's just got a 3-pack, and then when you click on it, and it's $27, you click on it, and it'll give you about 3 different options. And there's a fragrance flower and a couple of warmers, and that's it.
Yeah. And
I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's just trying to get a contract with Amazon so we can control it.
And they said, like, with the Amazon Rain fragrance flower, that was a specific one that Orville said there's a guy who's selling a whole bunch of them. They're so high priced, but people keep buying them. And so, besides like the 3-pack bundles that are pre-made, that are just like medium quality, not medium quality, but like not favorites. They said there will be every now and then, or at least right now, there's going to be an Amazon Rain fragrance flower because they can say, we are Scentsy, we sell this, and they will take over his listing. What I understood was that we get those reviews because they're proving that we're the real company. So I think it is the right thing to do.
It is. And I do want to explain like something. I've said this, Kelsey's probably like, Jack, really, again, you've said this 4 times, but I think it really explains how algorithms work, how social links work, how Amazon and TikTok work. So gosh, probably a year ago, I went to go look for that charcoal toothpaste because, you know, who doesn't want their teeth full of charcoal, right? And all that looks really appealing. Anyways, I went there, New Skin's storefront showed up. And like a bottle of New Skin toothpaste was like $28 or $30. It was crazy high. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to find this cheaper. So I just go to the Safari and type in New Skin because then I now have a brand name, New Skin Charcoal, whatever it was called. Went to Safari, found it for like half the price, ordered it. I got my charcoal toothpaste. I don't really know if it did much, but I still have it. I think I used it like 3 times. It's in my bathroom. But with all that being said, later that day, I go to Facebook and guess what pops up? A lady in Yukon that says, hey, I'm having a New Skin party. Who wants to order? I don't know this lady. She just has her post public. But because I went to Amazon and typed in New Skin and I was in Safari, I'm seeing stuff other than Scentsy pop up on my news feed. It's all connected, you guys. All the algorithms, all the things in your phone. When you put in on Amazon, when a customer goes to Amazon and types in fragrance, and now this beautiful storefront comes up with 5 or 6 things, right? Now, when they go to Facebook, because they search that, it's like this is brains, you guys, right? It reads, that's why when me and Amy talk about, you know, Mexican food, I'm going to go to my Facebook. It's going to be all about food. Make mute. But it's the same thing with our phones. When someone goes to Amazon and they type in fragrance and we pop up and they start clicking on Scentsy stuff, they're going to start seeing us on their Facebook pages, right? Or on their social media pages because it's all connected. Anything else you guys want to add to that? I think for me, you may have to mute Gina, I think. But I think for me, that kind of explains too how it's all just related. Right now, a lot of your news feeds, you guys may just be, it's like you may only be seeing Scentsy people and Scentsy people may only be seeing your stuff.
Well, and Orville talked about too, it might have been, I don't know, but he talked about too, like Scentsy right now, and probably for the last, I don't know, 4 to 6 months has been producing really good quality reels and stuff for us to share, but they're still buried and not seen because we're not connected to these platforms.
Yep.
That it's like Amazon, like I feel like Amazon rules the world.
It does.
But another social proof thing, this happened while I was at SFR. So something that is always in my Facebook feed is Primal Queen, which is a beef organ supplement for women. And they say that it takes this new generation 11 times to see something before they'll buy it. Well, I think I've seen it like 111 times.
3 million times on my Facebook page.
Yes. Okay. And I'm still skeptical. So at SFR, I see this lady, this consultant that I've known for a long time, and I saw her across the room and I had to go over and talk to her. And we're talking, and I just happened to glance, and she has her water bottle sitting there. and it says, it's like this cute water bottle that like has hearts on it, I think. And it says Primal Queen on it. And I'm like, hey, do you take that? And she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I've been on it for a year. It's amazing, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this is social proof in action. Literally in action. Like, I had seen it so many times, but still didn't trust it because I had not heard from an actual human. So think about when Scentsy is showing up, will be showing up now in people's feeds over and over and over, but maybe they're not going to trust it yet. And you're walking through the store with your Scentsy water bottle, and someone says, oh my gosh, do you use that? Yes. And by the way, I came home and ordered Primal Queen.
Yay, branding, branding, branding. Amy said we're all going to get ads now on our Facebook for Primal Queen.
Yes.
My phone heard everything. I need to put it in the other room. No. Oh, and Tammy Foster said she's so happy that you're back with Mindset, Kelsey. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
thank you.
I love it. All right, let's transition into TikTok. Amy, what do you have anything that you want to share as far as TikTok? And here's the thing. Some of these platforms like TikTok may not be for you. Don't force yourself to do something that's not fun or that's not you. Just like an event or home parties, if those aren't you, don't make yourself stress over something that isn't your niche, but it can be your niche if you want it to be, or if you're already on that platform. So Amy, do you want to share anything about recruit people that are? Amen, Donetta. Yep.
So the way that I understand TikTok is that we will have a TikTok shop. Since he is working with TikTok to have a TikTok shop, and creators can sell Scentsy on the TikTok shop. So it can be you, it could be another creator. You have to meet the qualifications for TikTok shop and Scentsy. And I do know that you need to have 1,000 followers in order to qualify. And since he's going to be running this thing on a Discord, they're going to be telling, like giving tips and telling you what to do and how to do it and all that. But basically, the way that it works is you will get paid from TikTok. So since you will be paying TikTok, TikTok will be paying the creators, and it will be less, right, than a consultant will be making,
Yep.
but you will get PRV credit for it on your account. And so for your sake, like when it comes to incentives or being paid at title, being active, all that kind of stuff, those sales count for that. And so therefore it would also count like if you have upline and you're trying to meet, they're trying to hit title or whatever, that all counts. Yeah, so they said Discord is like the industry thing that a lot of companies are using, and they've got a company that's helping them get set up on TikTok, and that was what was recommended.
Someone said this is going to attract younger generation. I mean, 100%. You guys, when my 15-year-old comes to me and was like, Mom, I think I need a Pura for my room. I'm like, you're grounded. Like, and he's like, it's all over my TikTok. I'm like, I don't care. He's like, well, it looks cool. I'm like, no, sorry. Granted, he's got a solo that he stole from me. He's got candles that I don't let him burn. They're more for looks on his shelf. But he's got warmers. He's got a wall fan. He's fine, guys. He's fine. But it's all over. And so and this is something that Orville told us that was really cool that I really hadn't put two and two together. He said, do you think Scentsy is going to push any TikTok videos or do you think TikTok is going to push any Scentsy videos on TikTok without a contract?
I literally just opened my TikTok. Literally, I just showed you guys. I
Yeah.
literally opened it, and Scentsy was the first thing that popped up on there.
That
The
is
Scentsy TikTok account.
that is
I swear to goodness, I do not lie. I literally just opened it.
I mean, that's amazing. And
Yes.
we're going to see a lot more of that. We're going to be the next,
Look.
I mean, and yeah, which is beautiful. You guys all need to
It is beautiful.
Yeah. And
Okay, sorry, I was excited.
no, that's exciting. And so right now, as it stands, without a contract with TikTok, they're not going to push. That's just how money works, right? If we have a contract with TikTok and we're paying them money to be on their platform, they're going to push our fragrances. They're going to push us on the platform. They're going to push creators, right? Because then they too make a percentage and make sales. Before, you may have an awesome creator in there. Emily Cleveland has some of the most creative TikToks. Her videos probably weren't as pushed as much Scentsy wise because it doesn't benefit TikTok to push that. versus something like Pura, which they obviously have a contract with TikTok, and they're pushing the heck out of that because my 15-year-old seeing them left and right. So now we are going to be a fragrance business that is pushed on those platforms, and that's the generation that we need to be hitting. We need to be hitting those. And like Donetta said, it's not going to be for everyone. It may not be for you, but recruit people who it's for them. Recruit people.
Okay.
Hey,
So
Jack.
I don't know what Discord is. Um, and Stephanie Sullivan's son has 41.8K followers on TikTok and loves our laundry products. So he could be a creator, right?
Yep.
Without being a consultant. Is that how that works?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Mhm.
And then somebody else asked a question that I was going
But
to
if
answer.
I were you, Stephanie, I would have him join and then be a creator.
Yes.
So all that volume goes underneath you. Personally, that's what I would do.
Oh, someone asked if it would be a limited selection on TikTok. Yes, it'll be the same. And
Yep.
another thing that they said was that if they wanted to do a flash sale type thing on Amazon or TikTok, it would be offered to us as consultants first.
Mhm.
So like the week before we would have it, and then
Mhm.
it would go on to Amazon or TikTok, or maybe a couple days before.
Hey, Jacqueline, I just caught somebody's question, Andrea, so you might want to address that, asking about if we can sell on Amazon.
Absolutely not. No.
Right.
So no, Amazon, that's the whole reason. That's not the whole reason. We're there for brand awareness, guys. All of this is brand awareness, and it's something that we probably should have done a couple years ago. That's the thing. It's none of this is scary. All this stuff is exciting. We want to be the known fragrance on all these platforms. We want to be the most searched on all these platforms. We want to be the most visible to Gen Zs. We absolutely cannot sell on Amazon. It'll be a storefront. So there'll be 5 or 6 things. Obviously, it's already up. I haven't seen it yet, but I will post it on our mindset so you guys can kind of see it if you want, or maybe Amy can post it while we're chit chatting, just so you guys can see what it looks like if you want. But no one can sell on Amazon. This is kind of the beauty of us having a contract with Amazon, with Scentsy Home Office having a contract with Amazon, is that anyone that is currently selling, Kelsey said there's 85 of them claiming to have Scentsy product and that they're selling them right now on Amazon. All those people are kicked off. So that's the beauty of a lot of this happening too. So
Hey, Jacqueline, can I say something real quick about TikTok?
yeah.
So one thing that I was talking with another consultant, which it kind of like made my light bulb go off, which is kind of cool. So I went live on TikTok and unboxed all my stuff from SFR. And if you haven't gotten live on TikTok before, they are very restrictive on what you say. You have to spell a lot of words out. That's following TikTok rules, not just a Scentsy rule. Like that's a TikTok thing. And if you don't follow those rules with TikTok, the TikTok rules that they have, then your live so and so is restricted. So you get this like pop up that says like, oh, you've restricted some rules. Pretty much what happens is like your live will not be pushed out to the For You page, and that's pretty much what happens during your live. You're still live, nothing bad happens, you're okay. But one of the restricted things on TikTok is TikTok wants to make money on TikTok. So if you are telling your customers, oh yeah, on my Scentsy LINK or my Scentsy website, you're sending them out of TikTok, right? So I said some restricted words during my live and it restricted me. And then my friend was like, I bet you when Scentsy gets on to TikTok shop, it might not be a trigger word anymore because we're going to be sending people to the TikTok shop on our lives. So this is only really going to benefit us if you are a person that has gone live on TikTok. You know this stuff, and it's only going to help us because now I can just put a little link at the bottom of my live. Hey, there's the wax bar. Go grab it. It's in the shop. Go get it. Like that's going to be amazing. It's really going to be great for us.
Okay, so I have a question about that. So I am like, TikTok is foreign to me. And I really try to like be on there just to look at things and figure it out. And I do see the little links down there for like people's TikTok shop. That's like I'm just trying to connect the dots here. That's going to be just the stuff that Scentsy puts in the TikTok shop. So like if
Yeah.
I'm sitting here talking about Farmers Market Lane pods and they're not in the TikTok shop, I have no TikTok shop link to this.
So everybody has a TikTok shop essentially. It's called your showcase. So your showcase is like, okay, so if you go on your TikTok profile, on the top is your picture, and then you got your cute little bio saying all about you. And then underneath it has a button that says showcase. You can click on that button, and that is all the products in the TikTok shop that you think are freaking awesome. Okay. That's what that is. So when you go into TikTok shop and you are like, oh girl, I love this eyeliner. I'm going to throw this in my showcase. So people that come to my profile on TikTok will pop into my showcase and say, oh, she loves this, and this product. I need it too, and throw it into the cart. So now we're going to throw the Scentsy products into our showcase. So when people come to our profile on TikTok, they're going to say, oh, she's a Scentsy consultant. Let me go to her showcase and see all of her favorite products, and let me throw them into the cart and check out on TikTok. That's what's going to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We just need you to come on here for like a month-long series and teach us all the things.
Well, and you said that you do a
But-
segment on TikTok, like
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So can we have you in the next couple weeks on one of them?
Yeah.
I know August 3rd we're going to do incentive trip talks, so maybe like the next week you could get us kind of like some tips and tricks. And when is Scentsy officially on TikTok?
They said
They said fall,
1st,
right?
but it was up in the air. So they actually, the goal is September 1st, but they used the term fall loosely, as in September, October, November.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
you should also be able to, like, if you're doing a video of changing your, Luna pods, if Luna is one of the pods that's there, you can still have your orange shopping cart at the bottom on your page where you're doing that video. So you can attach it there, and like it'll still be in your showcase, but you can link that particular pod just to that video. So someone's like, oh, well, I want to smell that one. They click that cart and they can
Yeah.
put it, like, purchase it right then from the orange shopping cart link.
And like TikTok knows, like, oh, okay, when somebody has something in the cart and they cash out, they know whose video that was from that they added
Right.
it to, and that's how people get the commission.
That's
So
how you get credit.
yeah, so sometimes like as creators, like Kelly will know this, like as a creator, you might make a video and it like I make a video like from last year and I'm still making money on it now because
Right.
people will see it, they throw it in their cart and they're like, oh, I gotta wait for payday, and then they cash out on payday. So like you're
Yes.
always consistently making money on TikTok because your videos always stay on there.
Right. Like, and you may not get anything for like the
Yeah.
first month that you put the video up, and then say like in 2 months, all of a sudden you get like 7 sales.
Yeah.
Just because it just happens to get in rotation or pop up or whatever.
Right. Amy
Yeah,
says
like
I have
Amy said,
81
literally,
things
I
in
have
my cart.
100.
Yeah.
I have
Amazing.
100 things in my cart all the time, and when I
Yes.
try to put something else, it says your cart's too full. I got to go through and go like, well, that one's kind of old. I'll take that one out, so I can put
Yes.
something else in because it's just there being saved. Kind of like your
Yes.
Amazon save for later cart. I just keep putting stuff in there, and I don't ever buy it until
That's what I
way
do.
later.
And then I
That's
go
me.
back and I'm like, I think I want to buy something now. And then I'll
Yeah.
add it
Yeah.
and I'll check out.
How many
Yep, me
times
too.
this
Me
last
too.
week though did we
Or
come up to somebody and say, "Where'd you get that?" And they're like, "Oh, TikTok shop."
mhm.
Pretty much
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Bought a
Yeah, me
dangle
too.
on TikTok shop.
Listen, if
I
y'all
buy a
saw
lot on
me,
TikTok shop.
if y'all saw me at SFR, I was carrying this with my wallet. This is a TikTok shop sample I got for free. And I carry it around with all my stuff in it.
Yeah.
So
Were you saying something, Kelsey?
Yeah, I just said I've never bought a single thing off TikTok shop. I don't even know how to do it.
Well, once you do, you'll probably be addicted like the rest
Yeah.
of us.
I mean,
or like, and like sometimes, sometimes like I like today, prime example. I've had this eyeliner in my cart and I saw it on one video. I saw it a second time. I put it in my cart. It says, oh, you already have that in your cart. Oh, well, stupid me. It's because I saw the video again. And then I saw it again for the third time today and I got it today. So that's what's going to happen with our customers if you're up for the game of like trying to make videos on TikTok.
Okay,
They're
do you
right
want to
about
something funny?
Hmm.
I only just recently got TikTok because I was obsessed with the the Nancy Guthrie disappearance, and I had to get TikTok so that I could follow Brian Enton from News Nation because he was there. So
That's
how
great.
TikTok illiterate I am.
Oh, welcome to the rabbit hole.
Welcome.
They're right about having to see things a lot of times, because I will see things like once or twice, add it to my cart, but it takes me seeing it a few more times before I'm like, okay, I decided I really want to do it. Like he's
Mhm.
totally right. And I'm even older, but it still is taking me more times because
Yes.
I really I want to hear from more and more people. I want to see that skirt on a couple more people,
Me too.
telling me that it's good. And I do read the reviews every time.
Or
Yep.
you want your trusted
Reviews.
person that you follow on TikTok to tell you that this is a good bra, not just
Yep.
that user. It's like,
And
oh, now this person says it's good. Okay, I'm going to trust her.
Yeah.
and
I
and I
read every
will
comment. I'm like, is it good or not?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I will be truthful too. Like when I do my TikTok reviews, like look for the creators that make truthful reviews like me, because I will tell you if a product is shit, and my people know that. I've been on there plenty of times, like, y'all, this bra right here, no, don't do it. This is a TikTok bra, actually, but yeah. So, but yes, it's gonna be really great for us. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something, guys? This is
Yeah,
Mandy.
absolutely.
Hey, so I'm glad, who said that get out of the Scentsy bubble? I'm glad somebody said that,
I did.
because I don't have a lot of Scentsy people on my feed. Do you guys?
No, I don't want to. Not that I don't love you, but
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't. I talked to somebody, either they said it from the stage or I talked to
Yeah.
somebody at the expo, and they said, don't just be friending all these Sensi people just to have followers. You're going to be in the bubble. Get
Mhm.
out, and you need to have your own community, your own algorithm that you are getting into, and people are coming in to see you. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're just going to be seeing each other, and
Yeah.
nobody's
You
buying
don't want
from that.
Scentsy people only on your TikTok. It's not going to be,
I
it's a
mean, I don't
different
have them on my
algorithm.
Facebook. I hardly ever get on TikTok. I have like 800 followers or friends or whatever. But I'm more on Facebook, but I have like one or two Scentsy people just because, I don't want everybody's Scentsy on there.
Mhm.
So, okay. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I felt kind of bad for a while. Like
Yeah, like I know I
like I
have
was hating
posted
on my Scentsy peeps.
I know I have posted on Facebook because I was going live today on my TikTok. So that's how I'm trying to get some people over to my TikTok that are on my Facebook. But I'm
Yeah.
not telling my friends to just follow me, because that's not how we do this here. That's not TikTok.
Right.
I'm not doing the follow for follow. I'm going to stalk your page before I follow you too. So,
Yeah.
Emily, I need you to help me with the live, because I did go live the other day when I was in Boise in the hotel by myself. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go live on TikTok. I don't know.
Sure.
There was like 40 some people that I had no idea who they were
I'm
watching it.
great.
But
so scared to go live. I'm just, it's my biggest fear.
There's a
I
lot
like
of
going
there's a lot
live
of
on
buttons.
Facebook. I do it at least twice a week. I like to
Oh.
sit on my back patio and we just sit on Nana TT's back patio and we talk.
Okay,
So
we for sure need to do a training on this. Jacqueline and Kelsey, we'll
Yes.
like look at
Yes.
some dates, get some of you guys to agree.
I think it
do
would be, this is what I recommend. I think it would be really cool to, if you have in your downlines like a couple people that are good at TikTok, because we all have different niches. We all run it differently, just like we do our
Right.
businesses. So I don't think it's good just to do like just me. Like you should get a couple, because we all have different opinions, and do like a panel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's do that.
And remember, like TikTok is not going to be for everybody. Just
Right.
like events are not for everybody, parties are not for everybody.
I
Like
hate
we're all
bag
running
parties. I won't do a bag party.
we're all doing it differently. So pick
Events
what
are
you
my
want to
jam.
do.
Parties, not so much.
Yeah. So don't feel like you have to do TikTok
Yeah.
if you are not about that. So
But stay
what I would
tuned.
say.
We will. I know we could talk more and more about this. It's not going to launch till they said goal was September-ish. So you
Right.
guys have plenty of time to figure it out and try to get your followers up to 1,000 if that's something that you want to focus on. If it stresses you out, don't do it. Right?
Well, I'm monetized on Facebook, so I hope that pretty soon that it won't take much for TikTok once I learn how to appropriately use it.
Absolutely. So look for that later in August. I know we have a lot more things we need to touch on. But I'm glad you guys all sound pretty darn excited about it. I know I'm excited. I hope your fears are calmed a little bit because all this is just brand awareness and it's making us look relevant. We have to look relevant, guys. I want my 15-year-old to come downstairs. It's going to happen. I'm going to tell you when it happens. But I want my 15-year-old to come downstairs and be like, Mom, you didn't tell me we had this product. This is so cool. Like, I know it's going to happen because now we're going to be in contract with TikTok and all the things. I think that's going to be a really cool moment. So I'm going to transition into, we've talked about Amazon, talked about TikTok. Since he did a big title change, I am super pumped, guys. We no more cheesy, no more superstar, no more. I look at our titles now and they were great to get us started, but they're actually very self um absorbing. I don't know what the word is, like I'm a star, I'm a superstar. They're not sophisticated sounding, and they honestly don't really sound like what we do. So I'm gonna read off. I've got the list right here.
Hey, would it be okay if I screen shared and then you talk?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Do it.
Okay. Go for it.
That way you can see it. Okay. So the new titles, which Amy is going to screen share. So essential will now be partner, certified will be certified partner, lead will be coach, star will be senior coach, and she's going to show them in just a second. Superstar consultant will be associate mentor, director will be mentor, star director, senior mentor, superstar director, executive mentor. So
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay.
okay. So to me, I'm super excited. I also think I also think that it's going to be really cool to have these. I think they just sound more sophisticated. Guys, we are moving away from and I hope this doesn't offend anyone. We're moving away from the cheesy marketing, the purple stars, the all that stuff. That got us started. We were a baby brand, right? I'm very proud of where I came from. I'm very proud of the baby brand, but we're growing up. This is Scentssy's glow up. Think of it as that. This is Scentssy's glow up. Not only our product and our brand, the packaging is just, how beautiful is our packaging these days, guys? It's such a glow up. So we need the titles to be glowed up too. We need to feel that sophistication. Amy or Kelsey, can you share a little bit about the DQ and all that for those that are worried?
Oh yeah. So superstar cons it's hard to put into words like without, I don't know. But so superstar consultant and director. So you would promote to director, and if you weren't paid at title for 3 months, then you fell down to DQ. And then if you weren't paid at title again for another 3 months, you went back to superstar consultant. That was director is the only title that you can lose. So now you will superstar consultants are now called what? Associate mentors.
Uh-huh.
And they will be invited to all leadership events.
That is right now. That is
and you when you promote to mentor, or what used to be director, you have to do it consistently for 2 months before you take on that title of mentor. You can still lose that title in the same way you lose it now, but you don't lose access to the things you have as a leader, such as leadership events, the pages that directors are in on Facebook, like with the home office executives and things like that. There's something else. It was in my brain and it disappeared. But it's just not a breakaway title. So a mentor will break away and be like their own team. An associate mentor doesn't break away yet. So a mentor will still get to choose their team name and that kind of thing. Associate mentor doesn't, but they have access to everything. You get to come to retreat for leaders. You get to do leadership that first day that's attached to SFR, all the things. There was something else I was going to say about titles, and now, oh, I know what I was going to say. It was when Jacqueline was talking about the sophistication and stuff. I always think like when people say, oh, oh, what do you do for a job? Or, oh, what's your job title? That's always been a super hard thing for me, other than, oh, I work for a home fragrance company or whatever, because it felt so weird to be like, oh, I'm a superstar director with Scentsy. Nobody flipping knows what a superstar director is. Like that just sounds so stupid to me. Um, I'm grateful for having been here, but I've been thinking since this was announced, like if you I feel like I can now tell someone like, oh, I'm an executive mentor with a amazing home fragrance company called Scentsy. That just sounds like I have a real job. Like I feel like someone's gonna be like, oh, I know what an executive is and I know what a mentor does. Okay. Like I get it. So I'm excited for that.
Hey, I have a comment. It's about titles, sort of. But I knew I wanted to say this since I was at SFR. Because one of the things, and I hope everybody's listening, one of the things that was really hopeful and heartening and that's the opposite of disheartening, right? It just made me feel like I wasn't alone, was to hear so many people, including several consultants from on the stage, talking about how they weren't getting paid at title. Their numbers were down. They felt like they were all alone. How many of you guys have felt like you were the only person who is not hitting the sales that you were hitting? Your team is not pulling the numbers it was. I mean, like, I'm not getting paid at title. I'll be the first to say it in case you guys need to hear it on the Zoom tonight. I'm not getting paid at title. I haven't been paid at title for months. I don't even know how many. A lot of my team members, I don't know that anyone has been paid at title in my entire group of 200 right now, 250 for at least 6 months. So I want you to know you're not alone. And those of us who have been to SFR and we're telling you all these things that we're excited about, please know that we are feeling hopeful that things are going to turn around. We have to have and that was another thing, by the way, you can you can lose more than just the director title. A superstar director, if they get down to superstar consultant, could lose three titles. So what was I saying? I squirreled it now, but we're telling you that, and I'm not a super like cheerleader. Like I'm telling you like it is. I'm feeling hopeful that these changes will help us get the attention of a younger generation because we can't just keep going with the generation that is. Like I started Scentsy when I was 24 and I'm 42. And at 24 is when I was looking for something so I could quit my job. Like, like everybody of every age is going to enjoy Scentsy, but we have to continue bringing in the younger people because the older people are going to stop buying eventually. We keep filling the bucket is what we need. And we have to have young people to do that. And we
Amy?
have to change to be something that they would like. Yes.
So just going along with what you said, I want to share something because I think it speaks volumes of what Orville and Heidi feel for us. So I sat in the front row at leadership, and then at fireworks, I talked to Orville, and he said to me, the comment that he made to me just blew me away. He said, I lost my director title and dropped down to superstar consultant in June. And he said, my face gives everything away. So the facial expressions that you made during leadership, he said, and you sitting right in the front row, he said, couldn't have been more reassuring to me and given me more hope for the future and just made me feel like I know that Heidi and I are doing the right thing and we're making the right steps with all these changes we're making for the company. He goes, you just gave me so much comfort. I was crying. I was smiling. I looked relieved. He just said, I needed to see that. He goes, I'm so glad you were sitting in the front row and that I could read your face and I could read your feelings and I could see your emotions. And I said, well, you, Orville, don't know how much I needed to hear the message that you brought to me. I said, because I felt like I was in such a stuck place. I said, and that is so hard. And I said, I've dropped down before to superstar consultant, but it's very, it's hard losing that. And I know the title doesn't define me, but it's hard. And I said, that was just um, the best thing you could say to me. And I said, and the other changes that he talked about, I said, I've always trusted you. I'm 16 years in. I said, I have such respect for you and for Heidi. But he shared that with me. And I just thought that spoke volumes of them, and their love for us as consultants. So I wanted to share that because
I
he
I
said that
love
to me.
that because I think they don't have to do the things that they do for us.
No,
I
they
mean, they'd be fine for the rest of their lives with
Yeah.
what they've built.
Yeah.
And I've seen since they've been home the heartache that they've felt.
Yeah.
And at times I feel like I've just seen stress all over their faces. And it's not to do with their own lives, it's their
No.
fear of letting all of us down. So everything they do for us.
Yeah, 100%. So I just
And
wanted
I was standing right there, and he said all of that to her. And he said that he really loves seeing her facial expressions because he knew that everything was going to be like he knew, and it was so touching. I heard him. It's true.
Yeah. It was amazing. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for saying that, Stephanie.
And I have to tell y'all, real quick at awards, I got to do a picture with Heidi and Orville, and they knew I was excited about TikTok because they see my stuff. So I was like, Heidi, I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't wait till you just told me more about what you were saying about TikTok. And she looked at me and she says, did we give you enough information to get started? Like that's all she cared. Like that's what she was worried. And I said, that's all we need. You're fine. You guys, I said, there's going to be kinks in the road and that's okay. So don't worry about it. And we'll all figure it out together. And her and Orville were just the sweetest. So they are more concerned about getting us on the right foot, y'all, with TikTok and not doing us wrong. I will tell you that.
Yeah. So if you guys hear anybody or if you've been concerned, like, oh, we're doing TikTok and Amazon, like, why are they doing that? Like, I thought consultants were the thing. Consultants are everything. They told us this 10, 15 years ago. They could have sold the company, made millions. And I mean, like they could be on Amazon and TikTok on their own right now and be taking, everything. But they really like I really believe when they say that their goal is for consultants to have a living. Like that is their mission now is it now it was before, but is to make sure that we are doing well. And I really do think that they're going to keep doing everything that they need to do for us to have an income and a business.
Right. I agree. And I think that's the thing too. Like, I think it's easier for me and Amy and Steph and some of them that have been around too, that there's a level of trust right there that I have with Orville and Heidi. I know that they want to protect our brand, and I know that it brings them so much joy to see their kids so involved with everything, and that their whole joy is to see Owen and Grace and all of them just kind of take over one day, and you're going to slowly see that kind of happen. But just to share on a personal note too, as far as Orville and Heidi, so we were stayed on Friday night after all the general session, and we'd asked Heidi to come to dinner. We're like, we're gonna pay for your dinner. We're gonna spoil you. You just come to dinner. And she ended up not feeling great. And then she felt so bad because she didn't feel good. And I'm like, no, you're right where you need to be, is what Allison and some of them said. You're right where you need to be. But her and Orville FaceTimed us for an hour just to chit chat about life and SFR and what we thought and how that we were valued. And it was just, they are just, and guys, they would do that with any of you. Like if Amy said, if she texted Heidi right now and said, I want to chat, they would do that. Like they are the most, like include, like they love all of you guys. And it's like, I mean, it's not just because I'm a superstar director. I have a close relationship with Heidi because I bug her all the time and I text her all the time. And I know Kelsey does too. She's got a close relationship, but they would like that with any of you. They truly are genuinely the most sincere people you will ever meet. And you see other companies that are going under left and right, and it's so sad. But we are not one of those companies, and we won't be one of those companies. And the beautiful thing about Orville is he's planning for years ahead. He's very forward thinking, and it's very, very, very cool. Every so often we kind of get insight as superstar directors of things that he's already thinking of for 2027 and 2028. And so you guys are in such good hands. And Stephanie, I'm so glad that you shared that. With all of us. And I'm so glad I finally got to see you in the lobby at Grove right before or right at the end of SFR. Um, but yeah, anyone else? I know it's late and we need to draw our
Can
winner.
I share something, one more thing before I go?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw two winners and I'm gonna do it
Okay,
right.
you do that because this is nothing like what we're doing. I just want to show you guys because it's beautiful. When this, if you were not SFR or you didn't get one of these, I mean, it is, I love it. The flame, y'all, is not super tall at all. It's so pretty. And I love it because like I can put my hands around it and like it's a flame, yes, but like you can lift it out. Like it's really nice.
That's beautiful. And is it very hot? Like if you lift that thing out, is it
No, it's really not. So
very good?
I want to share one thing before we go to.
I do that because I've got to count to 52. So I'm
so early on in the week, last week, let me find it. I had texted Heidi and I don't even remember what I said. So give me one moment. We sent her a picture of us and said that we loved leadership and thanked them for the day. And then we kind of chatted back and forth a little bit. And I said, I love how small SFR feels this year. And like this was just leadership. SFR hadn't even really started, but just the whole, I was trying to describe it to someone today, but the whole feeling of like, it truly just felt like we were all there for the same purpose. Like for the first time in 10 years, I felt this way. And she said that was the plan. Boise doesn't have space for a big group of consultants, so you are the lucky few who got in. And when Jack just said that she thought that next year's venue might be smaller, I don't know if it's smaller or not smaller, but the same size. Like it would still not be, a giant, huge SFR. 2,500, 3,000, 4,000-ish people. It almost makes me feel like that's what's important in that I didn't feel like anybody was there just to be there, just for the vacation. The people that were there this last week were there because they want this business to work. And so in a way, I think it would be really cool if it was kept smaller like that, just to keep it so that it was the people that really wanted to be there versus those that are going for a vacation or those that don't sign up within the first little bit, like do a last minute, oh yeah, I think I'll take this trip. But I thought it was really special for Heidi to say you're the lucky few when really there was like 2,600 of us, but we were the lucky few.
Yeah, very, 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 very cool. I did our two winners. I do want to do a shout out. August 3rd is going to be all about the incentive trip. It's totally different this year. I think it's a really great concept for incentive trip. It's a lot different, but I think it's going to promote exactly what all of us want. And I think it's going to be very doable because of that. So make sure you join us for August 3rd because then we'll have all the fine print. We won't have it till the last day of the month or August 1st. But set a reminder, it will be recorded and uploaded. This will be recorded and uploaded right after we get off. This is a longer call, so it may take 30, 45 minutes to get uploaded, but I'll get it uploaded to YouTube. I will also upload the title changes I'll have a link on there for the Scentsy storefront on Amazon, so you can just check out. There's very few product that you don't have to be scared about all that. Um, yes, an incentive trip is a cruise to Iceland, which it looked beautiful. And then also a top trip to Africa, which is
Can we say that it's the top sales that you could get for a month is 2,500 to get points for it. So you have to get 20, I'm sorry, you have to get 2,500 in sales and you get a star, and it's not like $6,000 a month or something. So it's not like the people who have the big fundraisers and events are going to be doing it. The people who earn this trip are going to be the ones who are recruiting, and you don't even have to get them to certified to get a point for it. You
Mhm.
have to get them active.
Oh my
So
gosh, so
even if,
doable.
so it's not so daunting. We'll go over it, but just know it's not so daunting. And reinstatements count, right? For the
Yes,
same
and roll
point.
ups and roll ups.
So
Guys,
just thinking about hosting parties to flip that 200 PRV, and then you're going to try to get them certified for a second point. But anyway, just be thinking about that.
yeah,
It's
and
very recruiting focused.
yes, be on August 3rd. You're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to be on 100%. Our two winners tonight, drum roll, Maricela. Yay. I had to count all the way to 52 to get to your name. And then our other winner is Judy. Judy's iPhone right there. Judy Brewer. I had to make your
Oh, yay.
you. So Judy Brewer and Maricela. So if you guys will Facebook me your number, I'm gonna text you, which I have Judy's and Maricela, I probably have yours. But text me and then I will send you your Amazon gift card straight to your number. And again, we'll do some prizes too for the incentive trip chat. Next week is our leadership chat. So we won't have mindset next week, but August 3rd, August is going to be packed, guys. We are going to have some do some TikTok training. We're going to do some incentive trip training. We're going to do Let's Go Kick Butt in the fall training. We're probably going to do some fun booking blitzes, and those booking blitzes don't have to be home parties. They can be rewards link and shopping links and, bag parties. We'll make it really fun, but we'll make it to where it kind of fits everyone's little niche. So I'm really, really excited. Amy and Kelsey, is there anything else that you want to add? I would, in this month, big guys, it is the 20th of the month, right? I know sales are probably slower for you like they are for me, but I'm determined to make the rest of this month really, really great. I just sold 25 twin pack pods today to one person, coconut lemongrass. But push, 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 guys. There's still a lot left in the month. Do you guys have anything you want to add?
The last thing I'll say is thank you guys for being on. Like I said, like I know the vibe has been a little down, it's been a little low, but we appreciate you being on. It means that you really do care about Scentsy. You want this business to work. So will you continue to keep showing up with us on Monday nights and get your teams to join? Because I think it's almost like that social proof thing where when there's a lot of us on here and we're all able to collaborate together, but also just see how many faces are here, it really like brings up the, I don't know, the spirit,
Morale.
the Cincy
Yeah.
spirit, the morale. The morale's the word I was looking for. But yeah, it feels so good to see so many people on tonight who are excited to make the most of this business.
I love it. Kelsey, anything?
Nope. Thank you for having me back.
Yay! Maybe we'll get some more back, but this is pretty awesome. All right. Well, we love you guys. We hope your mind is right for the rest of the week. We hope that you close this month out really, really strong. And we look forward to seeing you August 3rd. And we're going to talk trip. And I'm already been looking at Iceland pictures. Like my brain is like, you're doing this. So hope you guys are doing the same thing. And we will see you August 3rd. So bye, everyone. Have a great week.